G'day cobbers, welcome back to the bush. In this video we'll be getting the better halves car stuck and then we'll be doing a recovery. Tirfor versus high lift. But first up, let's get it stuck. And we're stuck. Okay, now we've got ourselves stuck, we have to get ourselves unstuck. And we've had a look and we've determined the best way to do that is to go forward. Unfortunately we don't have a powered winch, so we're going to have a look at a couple of different manual winching options. First one I'm going to look at is the Tirfor, and let's set it up. I'll start the stopwatch, see how long it takes. Tree trunk protector. I'm going to use soft shackles today. Okay, we've got one end hooked up, let's hook up the other. Another soft shackle. Down to our toe point. Okay, we're all hooked up now. Time to feed the wire into the Tirfor. Run it out first. We've already disengaged the clutch. If it's not disengaged, put the unit on its end, push it in, and then feed the cable through. Now the cable's fed all the way through, re-engage the clutch. Grab your handle as you move this out the road. Extend your handle up. Then we'll put some tension on the rigging. Okay, now the setup took us about 5 minutes and 15 seconds according to my stopwatch. So now we have to check the rigging, we've got a bit of tension on there. Now check that out, nope, our knot here is captured. It's around our toe point there, fine. Okay, now let's go and check out the other end. Okay, when it comes to the business end of a hand Tirfor, again, we check that we're on the raising handle, that our clutch is engaged, that our cotter pin on the other side is in, our soft shackles right, our tree trunk protector is down the bottom of the tree and nice and flat right around the edge. Let's get on with the winching. Now ideally I'd like someone in the car, but unfortunately I don't have a driver at the moment, so it leaves just me. Now I've already put tension in the rigging, I've checked the rigging, and I've had to put the car in neutral with the park brake off, so now we're hanging on the rigging. The last thing I'll do, put a winch dampener on. Now with our winch dampener on, let's get into the fun part. Okay, so I tried with a single line pull and wasn't getting too far. So now I've set up a double line pull with a hand winch. And this is how we do it. We run a cable down to the car, through a snatch block, and back up to the tree there again on a separate tree trunk protector. And that will almost half the load. Let's see how that one works. Car's of course back in neutral. And I'm grabbing the handle right up near the top so I've got the maximum amount of leverage. You can use two people to do this if you have a second person. As you can see, I'm making decent progress now. winch a couple of times will turn you into a great four-wheel driver because you won't want to use a hand winch. Now I'm going to have to stop there for a minute. Move my damper. And don't forget this cable's live so we don't step over the top of it. Move that damper again. Okay, now we're at a position where we can drive out. Chock the wheels, put the park brake on, park up the vehicle, and we'll take the tension off. Do the disconnection, and let's try it again with a high lift jack. Now, your other option, of course, is to use a high lift to winch. So first thing we do, we need to grab our chain, and this isn't your ordinary hardware supermarket chain. This is grade 70 transport chain with a lashing capacity of 3.8 tonne. And we have a lug loop link on the end. We'll go and connect that to the car. Now we've got that end connected, we'll come a bit closer and see what we're going to do with the high lift. Just like before, first thing we need to do is attach our tree trunk protector. So I'll run that around the tree. Nice and low, get any twists out of it, and we use a bow shackle to attach to our high lift. All the way up, back off half a turn. Run him out a little bit. Next thing we need to do is attach our standing chain to the bottom of our high lift. Take the pin off the base plate, remove the base plate, undo the bottom off the bottom of your standing chain. Grab our working chain, and that goes onto the nose of our high lift. Now we've got that all connected, we need to connect to our chain. Move your base plate out the road. tension up the chain as much as you can. Grab your hook. Put them on your chain. Put your jack in the raising position if it's not already. And then start bringing up the slack. Now, once you've got tension on the assembly, let's go and check the rigging. So at the car end, our lug loop link is nicely attached to our chain. Our soft shackle knot there is nicely captured and attached to our tow point. Okay, let's go and check up the other end. So at the business end, again, check that your bow shackle is attached to your high lift and your tree trunk protector. Your tree trunk protector nice and flat around the base of the tree. Down at the chain end, we've got our standing chain free. Our working chain, however, is properly engaged, and now we can take it out of park, take the park brake off, and rely on the rigging to hold the vehicle on the hill. Okay, so it looks like your setup times for the high lift versus Tirfor are about the same, around about 5 minutes, so there's nothing much in it there. Okay, so now we've checked all our rigging, let's start winching. Now I'm actually able to do this as a single line pull, even though it's got a shorter handle than the hand winch. That tells me I've got more mechanical advantage with the high lift than I do the hand winch. However, that'll mean there's more strokes. And additionally, only when I'm pulling up am I moving the vehicle. We've noticed with the hand winch, on both strokes, I'm actually moving the vehicle. Get them. However, this is where it comes a little slower, and I'll show you a bit of a close-up on this. Okay, but where it does slow you down on a high lift jack winching is the transition period. So we've run out of length. We've winched probably getting on for a metre, and now we're going to have to transition from this, the working chain, to the standing chain. So we need to run the standing chain down as far down as we can. Hook into our chain, operate the reversing latch on your high lift, and then bring the car back onto the standing chain. And of course the car's now going backwards. Now we've moved the lifting nose back down towards where the base is and the standing chain is, we need to transition across to the working chain. We've moved that as far down as we can. Grab hold of the chain. Raise the reversing latch, so it's what will be normally the lifting position, and start jacking again. And we're going to transition back onto that working chain in a second. Coming on to tension now. And the tension's coming off that standing chain. The tension's off that standing chain, so we can stop for a second. Disconnect our standing chain and keep winching, but just for the length of the jack. And that's how you winch with the jack, high lift jack. And of course you keep jacking until you can drive out. So which one's more efficient? Let's have a look. Now the main battery in my camera has gone flat, of course, so you'll have to excuse the drop in quality. I'm taking this from my phone. So as you can see, I've set up a load cell there onto the high lift, and there's a second load cell there connected to the handle via a piece of twine. And I've got 30 kilograms of input force on the top of the handle there, and my output is 675 kilograms, and that's a single line pull from a high lift. Let's have a look at the efficiency from a Tirfor. So this time we've got the Tirfor connected up, and just like before, we've got the load cell down there and another load cell measuring the force on the handle at the top of the handle there. And this time, with 30 kilograms of force on the handle, we're getting 1,170 kilograms of tension in the line. Okay, off to the conclusion. Okay, on one hand the Tirfor makes a better hand winch without a shadow of a doubt, but it's a one-trick pony. You can only winch with it, or perhaps lift stuff up a tree. High lift, however, once you're done winching, you can jack your vehicle up. Even though you're not supposed to change a tyre, we all know we do. You can break a bead. If you've got a bit of rubbish stuck in the bead of your tyre, you can do that too. You can bend a steering component back into shape to get your car going again. All these tricks and more with a high lift. So for my money, high lift's the go. It's not as good, but it's more universal, just like a Leatherman. Cheers guys. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, give it a thumbs down twice. Thanks guys, see you in the next one.